We were talking about the video that Stylebender just put out. Shout out to Stylebender for putting this out too. We were also giving him credit because David broke him.
The higher we go, because if they're hurting,
see that comment?
You're hurting, and you are willing to go to another level higher. That's when you break them. So come off and see. Resolve. Where your world ends, mine begins.
Where your world ends, mine begins. And this is one of Goggins' multiple workouts of the day that he took Stylebender through.
There's Stylebender's off the...
Yeah, and they're helping him back up. By the way, this is after they already ran. This is like this is the third thing they did. They ran, then they did the Airdyne bike, and then they're doing this. So they already did sprints on the Airdyne bike. They ran for distance. I don't know how many miles they ran, but he was exhausted after the run, then exhausted after the Airdyne, and then he does this, and then they do it all over again.
Yeah.
They start again with the fucking Airdyne machine. They go back and forth, and then it goes to sit-ups, and then it goes to just like it never ends. And this is one, and then people go, he's not doing that every day. Well, fucking clearly he is.
Every day.
Clearly he is, because look at him. He's not even breathing heavy. Stylebender is dying. And David Goggins is talking to him with normal breath. At the same time, a world champion, one of the greatest middleweights of all time, can't even keep his food down.
And remember, this is Stylebender who against Kevin Gastelum was saying, I'm prepared to die.
Yeah.
Going into the 5th round.
Yeah.
Looks across the ring, cage, says, I'm prepared to die. Same guy.
Same guy, yeah. There's levels when it comes to endurance. You know, and I was telling you about when we were getting our infusions, when we were vaping stem cells today, I was telling you about BJ Penn when he was in his prime. When BJ Penn was in his prime, he was training with Marv Marinovich, and Marv Marinovich had very unorthodox training methods where it was all plyometrics, explosive drills, sprints, box jumps, all this crazy stuff. And he believed, and I hope I'm not quoting him incorrectly, but he believed that fight training was of secondary importance when you're in camp, and really what was important is to just have a fucking insane gas tank. Like, BJ Penn knows how to fight. He's a world champion. He's not going to forget how to fight. But you could get him training this way where you have this gas tank that's just insane. And when BJ Penn was training with him, he was unstoppable, man. He was like, I always say this, like, people talk about Khabib being the greatest lightweight of all time, and maybe he is. It's very possible he is. But I would put the BJ Penn that fought Joe Daddy Stevenson, the BJ Penn that fought Sean Shirk, the BJ Penn that was like in that peak when he was training with I would put him against anybody. Against anybody. Against when he fought Diego Sanchez, he couldn't be stopped. And if you got him to the ground, his fucking submission game was insane. It was insane off of his back. He would take your back, you're dead. He would knock you out standing up. His kickboxing was elite.